Everybody, and welcome to the next edition of the Soccer Fitness Goals video blog. Today in the blog we're going to be discussing March break and how best to spend your time if you're a youth soccer player during the March break. Trio Sportsplex, and the date is Thursday, March 17th. We're right in the middle of March break, and that's the time that all kids across the province have no school. As you can see, it's almost 6:30 in the evening, and normally at 6:30 in the evening on a Thursday in March, Trio Sportsplex and all these fields here would be full of youth soccer teams and players practicing. So of course, they're not actually practicing or training during the March break. And there are two reasons for that. The first reason is that all youth soccer clubs and academies pretty much across the province have canceled any of their regularly scheduled soccer programming that runs during the evenings. And the second reason, and part and parcel with the first reason for those cancellations, is that these soccer clubs and soccer academies are running camps, which are all day long, Monday to Friday, 9 o'clock in the morning till 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. There are some problems with this, especially relating to youth development and overtraining in youth soccer players, and that's what we're going to discuss in the blog today. So in Canada and Ontario, a typical youth soccer player that plays with a club or academy is going to be accustomed to training or playing the game anywhere from 3, 4, or 5 days per week for about an hour and a half to 2 hours per day. And that's basically the maximum volume or total amount of time that a youth soccer player can handle in a given week. So at a maximum, a youth soccer player would be accustomed to a volume of soccer training and soccer playing of about 10 hours a week, which represents 5 days, 2 hours a day. Contrast that to a typical March break soccer camp like the ones that are happening right now, with 7 hours a day of soccer over 5 days a week, and that represents more than a 200% increase in the total volume of soccer playing that we're expecting these young players to do. So unfortunately, there is no evidence to show that this huge increase in soccer volume over a very short period of time is going to lead to any improvement in a youth soccer player's development or ability, be it technical, tactical, physical, or psychological. And on top of the lack of development, the other problem with the increased volume is that it is most likely going to lead to overtraining, burnout, and in the worst case scenario, possibly even injury. So taking all this into consideration, from a developmental standpoint, the best thing that a youth soccer club or a youth soccer academy can do during the March break is to continue to run the regularly scheduled evening training and game schedules that they have throughout the winter. This way, the children who are participating will get a break from school during the March break, so they can rest and relax a little bit during the day, but they can come at night and have a regular volume of soccer training during the week, which they're accustomed to and which will further their development without any potential risk of burnout, overtraining, or injury. So hopefully some youth soccer clubs and academies throughout Ontario will think a little bit more about optimal player development, so that next year at 6:30 at night on a Thursday during the March break, the lights will be on in Trio Sportsplex, as well as soccer training facilities all over the province. So thank you all for watching this edition of the Soccer Fitness Goals video blog. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, if you'd like more information, you can visit www.soccerfitness.ca or www.soccerfitnessgoals.com.